Hey, if you're like me and you're stuck in a chair and you're struggling with, cupboards, I've had these lowered. They could have been done a bit better, but hey, never mind. I can reach and I can put things in, but they could have been done a bit better. I would have liked those ones that you sort of can grab at and pull, and you can then reach for the back of the cupboard because everything's all here. They do exist, you can get them. But the grant people won't do it. They will not do it because I don't have the right size cupboard apparently. However, there are ways and means. You can get them off Amazon, eBay, that kind of thing. But I've had to just make do with what I've got. Maybe in the future it's something I can buy bit by bit for my cupboards and pull out drawers, that kind of thing. But for now, my little thing that I've got, my little tip for the day, is I've got my hot chocolate here. All my vegan hot chocolates are all in there. It holds enough for about 3 containers of the Galaxy hot chocolate. And then these two were stood side by side. However, if I wanted to put something behind them, I was screwed because I couldn't reach any further back. So, Gizmo, don't lie on there, for God's sakes. Just lay on my joystick. He sent me flying into the wall. Yeah, if you get one of these Lazy Susans, pop it on a shelf. Obviously, this has been lowered. I did rest this on top, but I could have dropped it down a little bit more, which will give me more room. I'll see if I can get that out or get someone to get it out for me because it's just a pain in the arse. Anyway, as I was saying, so the Lazy Susan is only like $3.50 from B&M, and you can, put whatever you want here, and the other sides of those containers. So I've still got a bit of room. As of yet, I've got nothing in them, but I am going to get some marshmallows and things like that can go on hot chocolate. Have my hot chocolate with some squirty, vegan squirty, marshmallows and whatever else I might fancy to go on the top. I thought, what a cool idea. So that's what I've done. I like these cups. They're from B&M as well. They're not great for me with my hands, but they're just like something if I want, something to feel a bit more posher for a minute. They're not too bad. My fingers are quite supported, but they're just a nice shape. I really like them. So there's that one, and then there's the black and white and white and black. I just think they're great. A bit quirky, a bit fun, dishwasher safe and all that. And then I've got things like these, the cups, which have got really good grips for your fingers. Even these pink ones that are from B&M, they're proper chunky glasses. That was very girly. But I just like things that are very sort of tactile. There's quite a good gripper on them because of that patterning on it. So there you go. Just thought of a few ideas. And then obviously there's these Wade mugs, which I absolutely love because they're shaped for my hands, arthritic hands. Yeah. And the plates, that are just fabulous for scooping up and stuff. Right, I better go and grab something to eat because my care lady's due in a minute. I wanted to look for an oil bottle because I'm sick of the big oil bottle I've got on the side, just sitting there like that. I wanted it a bit low, but it was a bit smaller. It could fit underneath the work counter and be out the way. But it's like if you want to open the cupboard, you've got to move the oil bottle and put it back, if you remember. As I don't want a cat to come along if it's been put further out and knock it off. Could you imagine oil all over the bloody floor? So, anyway, right, I'm going to love and leave because I've yakkered on long enough. And there's my air fryer oven. Bloody love this. I put the vegan sticker on. So, mine and my son's, because he's non-vegan. Just in case I have to be stood side by side because I want my one for my non-meat stuff. So there you go. It's great. Absolutely fucking fabulous. I'm waiting on Asda to come with my shopping as well. I got a few bits that weren't available. But why do they pick it so bloody early? You know, like 7 o'clock in the morning or something. 8 o'clock, they're picking my shopping. And I'm like, why? And then this side, I've got, again, things like these cereal things. They're quite good because the narrow bit you can grip with your hands, not too bad. And then these, which are for fridges, but I like them because you can just grip. And then I've got the high-sided, wide-rimmed. These are the Wade bowls. They're fantastic. They're expensive each, but they're worth the money. I want to replace all my dishes eventually, my plates, with this brand because it's all like a ceramic thing and it just looks a bit nicer to me anyway. Because the plastic ones eventually, with using knives and forks on, they get a bit scratched up and a bit tatty looking, but for now they'll do because they're not old. But I'm just saying that they do show a little bit of wear and tear. And these are going to be a bit more substantial. They're, you know, they don't break either when you drop them on the floor. I've had a cat knock one off, one of my mugs, and I was expecting to have a handle missing or something, and no, perfect. So it does say that they are a bit unbreakable. So there we are. And then my rather fabulous Usalo kettle. Love this. It is honestly amazing. Just fantastic. Tipping water into your mug. You don't have to lift it up. It's all thought of, every speck of this, with disability in mind, because it was made for somebody with disability. Originally, the person who invented this was like, got every aspect of this, and it's wonderful. And then there's this bad boy here at the back, which is just great. It's a magnetic block, and it holds all my knives because they're all a bit strange shaped because of the handles. So they're not going to lie flat in a drawer. They're not going to stand on a, you know, in one of those slotty things that you can get. I just literally thought that's a much better option for me because of the handles and stuff. And I want to get a few more yet, so I might be able to just squeeze them on in this section here, and then we're done. But they're great. And that was about £11 off eBay. You know, you don't have to spend a fortune on things, but they are there to help you. That's the thing. Just to make life a little bit easier. I love my cupboards. I love how they're starting to shape up, and that is great. Yeah, when he comes, the boss, I'm going to get him maybe to take that shelf out, because I'll say I'm not going to need it. This top one here, and maybe put some of those plugs that are in this, you know, those bits there, and just chuck them up the top or something so they're out of the way. But then, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to need it. So, there we go. Do you know what I'm doing all that for? It's not like you're going to see anything different. You know what a cupboard looks like. Yeah, so there we have it. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra!